Happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday. This storm is going to be crazy. Do you see that? That is Eris just sitting and spinning, and it has been sitting and spinning for about 6 days. We're talking about the Eris pressure, that blob that is blobbing and rolling. And then it is going to move with a giant piece of energy that contains moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and a big shot of Nordic cold. I guess that's not Nordic cold, it's Greenland cold. Canadian cold, vortex cold. Who knows, man? It's crazy time. We got a giant, major, massive storm coming in. That will be on the Eris alignment Easter Sunday, which I like to call Resurrection Day. Okay, great. With it being so near Easter, definitely expect me to be talking about dragons. That almost looks like a face in the low pressure. See that? Are you looking at it, or is it looking at you? It reminds Mr. Major of the Venusian polar vortex, and I can't say I disagree. These are dangerous times, and we got a low millibar monster rolling in. See how we got dragons and unicorns and the plague and very locusty pestilence and a horseshoe-shaped cloud. And the horseshoes are good luck. But did I mention the plague? It's at super levels, super bad levels. So since the Y2K 2020 plague broke out in mid-January, I've been telling you to take this thing very seriously, like it was an actual plague. Like we've had plagues in the 1900s, we've had plagues in the 1600s, we had plagues in the 1300s. You know, like they've happened many times. It's like when humanity gets off course, somehow it's like a plague comes wrong to course correct, and people die if you don't take it seriously. So I've been telling you, take this thing seriously, like it was almost a bioweapon that got out of the lab and mutates and gets smarter and more human-hating and dangerous. And I would definitely celebrate Easter at home, playing excellent defense. This is an excellent ad from the 1st Marine Division. Hoorah! Thor. Saying why people are staying home and playing an excellent defense, doing safety first, as we have wave 1 of this plague that is still rolling out and causing alarmingly disastrous pandemic type numbers. It is International Volcano Day, so of course Krakatoa is chiming in with some lava and some gas and ash ejections. It's a pretty big burst, baby. Yeah, this kid is more like a Boba Fett, I guess, than a little Yoda. But play good defense, y'all. I don't know. There are people out there who went against the Marines and the Army and the Air Force and the Navy and the National Guard. Were like, no, don't take this flu seriously. It's just a flu. It's not even the flu, or it's even a hoax. And it's like, no, dude, it's like the plague or a virus that got out of the lab is now attacking human beings because it had been trapped in CERN on Mars for like 5,000 years, and it is pissed off. So take it seriously, like it was a crazy sci-fi movie. But you know, there were like salesmen out there going, "No, I'm going to sell you why not to play defense, why not take this seriously." What's it talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Oh yeah, but it is amazing now that we are playing defense, how fast Mother Nature heals herself when given a chance. Just like the human body. The human body is an amazing thing. Have you ever been injured? And then when it heals back, you're like, wow, that was crazy. And so that's what's happening with Mother Nature. But a lot of human beings are dying. What we need now is a 100-day plan where everybody plays good defense. We keep everything up and running. We keep it together. We protect essential services. We keep the lights on, the water running, and internet up, Everybody stay cool to figure this out, because right during April, we're just trying to figure out what we are actually dealing with, because the numbers they're giving us are not trustable. Just like China's original numbers, just like Italy or Turkey or Egypt or Saudi Arabia, like none of these numbers, Japan's numbers, like as the public, we at no point have we've been able to trust the numbers. At this point, we shouldn't either, and so it's best for everybody to just play defense. And I've even recommended that they have a quote unquote food stamps program for every single family in America over the next 100 days, because it's just best if we keep everybody fed and everybody stays home and safe, to try and figure out what exactly we're dealing with, because it's in 3 weeks we've had over a total of, it's now like 3 9/11s. Did I mention the locusts? So yeah, be smart and play fantastic defense. You know what I'm saying? And definitely protect our U.S. postal workers. Keep the post office open, but keep it safe, and keep our postal workers safe as well. Along with UPS, American Express, Amazon. So today, the USA crossed 500,000 cases with COVID, and it's the first day that more than 2,000 people died in a single day just from the virus. And so the numbers continue to get higher and higher as Wall Street and politicians talk about when we'll be going backwards to our old normal, or anything resembling it. Like, this is a brand new, big, uncontrolled situation that we don't fully understand. And so we're going to need some brand new ideas, because the old ways of doing things just won't work. Because you're having, like, New York is just getting hit hard. New York alone is like 3 9/11s, and if you extend it to the whole country, it is now like 6 9/11s in 3 weeks. And so it's just best to figure out a way to keep it together. And as a sun and earth, space weather, solar system guy, I got to tell you, everything on every level has been super duper weird. Like, I don't know what to expect next. So you shouldn't know what to expect next. Nobody knows everything, man. And we are seeing this thing roll in waves across the world. And it's only its first wave. And so any conspiracy theories that downplay how serious this might be are dangerous to everyone's lives. But this is only the information I can put out. There are going to be a lot of other information sources still trying to sell a bad book or a bad narrative that is dangerous. The undercount of COVID-19 mortality is likely staggering. This are the numbers for New York City over just the first 5 days of April. It is the 10th. In the first 5 days of April, 1,125 people were pronounced dead in their homes or on the street in New York City, more than 8 times the deaths recorded during the same period in 2018. And that's not counting the COVID cases. So, you're seeing major surges, and if the governments have been unified in everything, it's not wanting to freak the people out. So it's like they let the real info out slower by pieces. And then you have the counter groups who are saying it's all a hoax or just flu the whole time. So it's hard getting the good information out. And I have been giving you the good information. And so the number, anyone who's saying the numbers are lower, I'm pretty sure they're worse. And it's going to be a week or two before we get a grasp of the real data to where they can't really hide it anymore. And this storm has everything, every component. Looks like it is going to be a major, major storm. Okay. Hold on. There was something I had to show you guys. Where did it go? Yeah, like here, this is just showing the deaths in New York City. And this is in that 3-week period. It's like the deaths just keep going up, and it's across the globe. We've reached over 100,000 dead, and we're in just like 2 months of this thing. So this, everybody needs to play defense. Everybody needs to play defense. Everybody needs to play defense. And we need to figure out an overall plan to adapt to this, because the economy is not going back to the old economy, just like we're not going back to the old way. But it's definitely best for us to be smart and figure out what to do when we figure out what the hell exactly how bad this is going to get. And everybody out there doing what they can to keep it together is a hero. So just from the virus in the last 2 months, it's been like 18,000 dead. Italy, U.S., Spain, France, and these numbers continue to grow bigger and bigger. So until the numbers all uniformly across the board start to go down, at no reason should you let your guard down. It is watch your six all day, every day. I mean, hope still lives, but it's pretty scary out there, man. All right, and then we got the Easter Storm. This is a major next level storm. Watch this thing form, 2 storms in one, and look at the size of that thing, and it has red around the ring and rim, which is the south. And so all people, and whether Twitter and Cranky Weather Guy and everybody's saying this thing has maximum potential to be a heavy hitter as far as storms go. So yeah, let us pray that's dud. But if that happens, that's best case scenario, because this has maximum potential to be a 2020 Eris alignment storm. It's gonna bring in heavy moisture, heavy rain to the south. And it's gonna have straight line winds, crazy hail. And I'm telling y'all, the sky has been weird lately. Things have been weird all around, man. As for Fight Club, I love you. Yeah, that's true. And then we got Comet Atlas fragmenting and brightening. And this hasn't even passed Earth. Wait, what did I hit? I hit the wrong button. Crapola. Oh, so yeah, dude, Atlas is now down to a 6.2 magnitude. 4.5 is naked eye visibility. You can already see it with your binoculars and telescopes. And so it is at a 6.2, and so it has been brightened. It is brightened at, I believe, 0.7 magnitudes since it started fragmenting. And so we can speculate on all the crazy crap that's happening here. It's just as interesting and next level-y as all the shit that's going on. So I would definitely stay cool, keep up the faith. But the world is changing, and it's changing fast. And I'm on the good guys team, and I shall be forever and even beyond that. So God bless everyone. Stay cool, and I will continue to talk to you guys as long as you want me to. Peace out. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And God bless everyone.